Meanwhile, at the Andrew House apartment. Hey son, how you doing there? What you listening to, son?
I'm just listening to Xbox Scorpio.
Xbox Scorpio, that nonsense. Give me this here.
Microsoft's engineers have effectively made a hardware implementation of DirectX 12 integrated directly into the GPU command processor. Draw call instructions on the CPU that would typically require thousands of instructions are now reduced to just 11. In all of my years in the business, I've never seen anything like it.
Huh? What is this nonsense, son? The PlayStation Pro will always be the most powerful. Didn't you listen to JTech?
Dad, is YouTube quality terrible? I don't want to watch that bullshit.
1080p is cool with me, and that means you are watching JTech TV, the rated D, and that one that needs speech therapy. Jabari, that's that nigga. Go watch him right now. This ad has been sponsored by Microsoft and Project Scorpio. We don't have any games, so fuck it, buy another console. Hello YouTube, it's your host Axel Rose, the Shogun with the slogan, and you are now watching MVP Magazine. The very impressive Project Scorpio was unveiled last week, and with all the current buzz surrounding the console, I thought I'd take a look at what this could mean for the PlayStation Pro and its fans. And I'm not gonna lie, the Xbox guys have been on a well-deserved rampage for the past couple of days. I mean, everywhere you could turn, they were like, Now, even though the Microsoft Xbox Scorpio seems like it's going to be the most powerful, the most impressive, the most beastly piece of kit that we've ever seen, it's still kind of up in the air whether or not it will dominate the PlayStation Pro and the regular PlayStation 4 console when it comes to sales. Gamers who love their multiplats and high fidelity graphics with high performance machines will definitely love Project Scorpio. And since the frequency of releases when it comes to multiplats are so high on a yearly basis, it's very possible that Scorpio could become a very popular machine just for multiplats alone. If that's where they're going to look and perform the best, why wouldn't multiplat gamers just pick one up?
In all of my years in the business, I've never seen anything like it. Anything like it. Anything like it.
Who wants a brand new Xbox?
But just to play devil's advocate, even though it looks like plain sailing for the Xbox brand from here on out, the games and the matter of exclusives will still remain. Now, there are some gamers that do believe that exclusives do not matter, and for them, that's fine. But I'm sure a vast majority of the gaming public would agree that exclusives are very important for a console. Not only do they define a console's identity, but they just give you a more huger variety of software to choose from, depending on how popular your console is. And that's pretty much always been the winning and defining factor in a console's success. Like, look at Nintendo. As far as multiplat games go, they barely exist. So the fact that they are still around and still able to sell hardware and have that hardware sell out quickly kind of speaks to the strength or to their brand loyalty as far as exclusives go.
Mario, you did it! I'm saved! Thank you so much!
Yes, Princess, you are free. Your nightmare is over.
Oh, I'm so happy.
Yes. How about a kiss?
What?
Now, personally, I reckon that Sony are definitely going to have to double down on their exclusive software. Even though they're doing an excellent job already getting first-party titles and third-party exclusives out of the gate, I reckon they're definitely going to have to do more to stop people from being tempted by a purchase of a Project Scorpio, because it is looking rather enticing. And even though the PlayStation Pro won't be able to directly compete with the Project Scorpio as far as raw specs and power is concerned, Definitely do not count out Sony's Project Ice team, which are very, very talented guys, and they definitely excel of getting the most out of age-old hardware. And I wouldn't be surprised if they're looking at some of the techniques that Microsoft are employing and using with Project Scorpio's APIs and trying to incorporate whatever they can into the PlayStation Pro's API. So yes, people, as far as PlayStation fans fearing Project Scorpio, I do not reckon there's so much to fear just as yet. I mean, if everybody goes multi-plat crazy, then there should be, more to fear. But so far at the moment, the general consensus is that the Xbox platform as a whole just needs more games. And even though it's great that they're getting out this new, more beefy, beastly console, the mainstream media pretty much think
is the games. Xbox needs game. Xbox needs game. Xbox needs game.
If I wanted to buy an Xbox One Scorpio over the PS4 Pro, you'd have to show me some really good games.
Xbox needs game. Xbox has a big issue with cancelling games that have been in development, get out some exclusives, and I reckon that's the only chance Xbox has got at the moment.
Some new games that I can't play anywhere else.
Xbox needs game. Xbox.
So it's pretty safe to say that, yeah, the Xbox One needs games to survive and take the gaming crown if it wants to be taken seriously and pull back some market share from Sony and Nintendo, because it seems that they're doing very well with the Switch. Now, one thing I do want to talk about quickly as far as games are concerned, Microsoft, they gotta be new games. Now, the way I see it, Crackdown, Sea of Thieves, and State of Decay are still nowhere to be seen. And even though those games are kind of cool, I'm not gonna lie, we're gonna need something new, because PlayStation has been dropping those bangers and Nintendo are only just warming up. And their first game they dropped has been one of the best reviewed games of all time. Whether you like it or not, that's just the way it is. So, to where I see it, if Microsoft don't drop Sea of Thieves, Crackdown 3, and State of Decay before E3, or sometime around there, fam, that's all we're gonna have to look forward to. Microsoft, we know how they stay. They ain't dropped nothing but that, so we need new games, Microsoft, not none of that bull that you have before, okay? But apart from that, let me know what you think about this whole Microsoft Scorpio debacle. Do you think Sony and Sony fans should fear the epicness of Scorpio, or do you reckon it will be alright for the multi-plat mob? And remember, like, subscribe, share, all that good stuff. Will you be getting a Scorpio? Let me know in the comments. And yeah, shout outs to everyone that's just been subscribing and holding down the channel. Alright, I like your boy. Peace.